organization has created these 3 communities. So I'll take this one, finance. So there was a question that was posted that whether clients will be or users will be sending multiple requests for every event. So once you are in this community, you'll be seeing all these events. You'll not be required to send multiple requests. You'll be seeing these events. In fact, you have the privilege to add the event because the admin will only allow users that he or she knows.
Can that privilege be removed by the admin?
No, I haven't said. Maybe we can just add some more. We can add that feature.
Yeah, so that I'm thinking about a specific organization where we know all the members.
Yeah.
We do not want them adding events. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Now we have seen how user or this organization can create communities and events. Now there's this part. Let's say a certain event has contributed enough money and the deadline date has passed. So the admin, only the organization admin will be in a position to withdraw funds. On top of this text here, hey guys, I've started a fundraiser on Toza to raise funds for Scania 2. We'll have a button that will be showing withdraw amount for this. Withdraw amount for this event. But the button will only be visible if the deadline date has passed. And here you can see the deadline date is 2023. Even if the amount that has been raised is enough, the deadline has must be due. So I don't know whether you have a comment on the withdrawals, since it goes hand in hand with the payments.
Yeah, I think that I think we could make it such that the administrator can decide to pay out whatever amount of money is available, because sometimes in these organizations, the person in need of the money may need the money, not all of it, but some of it before the deadline. You understand? You get what I'm saying? I tell you, like, suppose there is say a funeral kind of group, right? And so all the members are supposed to give money up to by a certain date, but you know how the process goes. Some people will give earlier, some will give later on. If they give later on, they are still in line with the rules, but the person who requires the money. So I think the administration should be able to reach halfway, give the money, and then like that. That's my thinking.
Yeah, sure, that sounds better. So I will add that feature. So I'm noting down. So is there any other additional point or comment on this functionality here?
Yeah, I'm looking at this as a mutual aid kind of group. You understand, mutual aid group, because if we can use it for investment groups. Investment groups, you're supposed to reach the amount of money, then it goes out to do something. But mutual aid groups, as to the money comes in, it should be able to be applied to the reason why the money is being raised. So we should have that in consideration. And before I forget, you see the place where there is open, there is a open event where everybody sees it. I don't know whether that should come as an added feature to organizations that have qualified and we have verified them, or whether it should be something we should use as a hook to bring in people. You understand? Because basically the community part is the part that mutual aid groups will have, either investment groups or mutual aid groups like groups or something like that. But the open one, for us to be able to make sure that then that niche, there's already a lot of people specializing in that area, and the regulation of it is a little dicey. So I would think that we want to start with the closed groups first. After we verify the organizations, we can add them the added advantage of having an open event. You see what I'm saying? I'm conflicted as to whether I'll go open and then have closed, or have closed, then with the vetted organizations, provided them with open. That's something that we have to think about. But I would start with closed first. Closed events, vet the organizations. After we have known that this organization pressure is good, allow it to go public seeking funds, because we know that they will not take people advantage, but take advantage of. That's my thinking on that one.
Yeah, so you are saying that this part of open fundraiser, the open fundraiser should only be accessible by the verified ones.
Yeah, verified ones. We know this Toza, they have close groups. We know that they do good work. Then we add them that added fee. Okay, but if we start with the open one, we'll invite people that unscrupulous people. Then we have compliance issues. So that's what I'm thinking. Because with closed groups, we can start with mutual aid groups, with the investment groups. These normally are people who know each other. Okay, they know each other.
Yeah, sure.
So then with those organizations, we can now say, okay, if you want to go to the public, you are good. I mean, considering what you do with your private members, you can do it with the public.
So, okay, I have noted that. So we'll have to figure out how we'll be verifying these organizations.
Yeah, verifying might be just history. If say you have Toza and has been working with their members for 1 year and they haven't no complaint has come, then they say they want to go to the public. You can just with that history, if you are talking to any regulator, you can tell them, hey, these guys came to us. We have been dealing with these 400 people, and they've been doing us, and they wanted to go public. We allowed them. If they did something wrong, I mean, you understand. At least we have taken measures, putting measures in place to see that we are not letting Russian boots do it. You understand? If I can say that.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
So. So I've noted that down. So I'll change the algorithm and how we'll be verifying. So the system should verify organizations.
Yes. Before they can
by checking the history.
Before they can, we can allow them to ask money from the public. That's normally a big issue around this side.
Yeah, sure. Because I had done simple research, and I had seen some sites that are fundraising sites even ask this organization or fundraisers to sell some documents to verify them.
Yes.
Yeah, but
even for these closed ones, we will need the organization to sign up for us to verify. You understand, it's finance, so we some is there a situation like this that you think people are fundraising and they are laundering money. There's just a group of people think they are fundraising. Kumbe, this money that they have put somewhere and then they are using it for other things. So it's true. We have to ask them for documentation on file. We must have documentation on file. It's just basically the basic know your customer rules. Yeah, if you have been in banking or compliance, you know the KYC documentation. So we must have them on file. Yeah, we must have them on file. And even them, we need them to have KYC for their members. Or anything that deals with money, we need to make sure that we have KYCs on KYC documents on file, and they have KYCs on file, and we have to provide them a place to put documentations for know your customer, plus what do you call next of kin forms, stuff, legal stuff. You know, as long as when you start handling money, you need that. Like I can say for sure, like the organization that I have in mind that who around here, $50 club here, is a group of about 3,000 people. They are split into groups of 500, and they join. You guys are a little younger than me, but the groups, like if you lived in rural Kenya a long time ago, every time they would like rural Western Kenya, if there was be a funeral, there used to be a book put at the gate for people to sign to pay some money. So they actually took that book and made it digital around here. So they have a book of 500 people each one. So if there is an event means a death, each member is expected to pay some money. But if the member is the one who has passed, they need to have documents on file to know who their next of kin is. So those documents, having those documents on file for them is something that they will really appreciate, or it will be hooked, because they already have them, but they have them manually. So if say I'm doing marketing to them, and they already have these documents of members or the next of kin or who they should pay, if the app doesn't provide them a storage place where they can keep them, then we will not be able to have a hook to invite them in. You get what's so the documentation side, when they sign up, the documents that we require is very important, and how we keep them so that we can be able to invite them on. So that's basically. So when you signed up, just sign, give your name, give your email, and you are on. But I think that we should have a place where after they sign, they give the documents, and the documents are verified, or it starts, but they cannot have access to the functionality until they have verified themselves. Just like when you open PayPal. When you open PayPal, they will let you go through it until you start moving money. They tell you haven't given us your tax number, you haven't verified your phone, you know, kind of thing, such that they are already deep in it. They can't back out. You're asking them for a piece of paper, which they will provide. You understand? So that's what I'm thinking.
So, and who will be verifying these documents? Like we say, you know, we'll need now our admin, our admin side. We'll be seeing that this customer has said, or this organization has sent these documents, check them like that, because a system can't verify some documents like ID and so on because of different countries.
Right, we'll have our own. So we'll have our own admin, right? When they send those documents, we're the ones who are receiving them, right? For the to make sure that the organization are legit.
Yeah.
So for now, from the beginning, it can be done manually, right? We don't have to automate it for now.
Now, yeah.
So this is right, yeah.
But I think there is an ID verification organization. I think it's off. What do you call it? App that is off in. Is it UK or Ireland? I seen it. It does verify documents.
So what is it verifying? I guess we can look into it. We can see if they have an
later
API
on.
and put in there.
But if we have one organization or two, with the first 2 or first 20, we'll do manual verification. But at
Yes,
least
that's what it is for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like I was saying, so for withdrawals, so for instance, this organization wants to withdraw a certain money. The way I had the program date is that before he or she can't click a button. Like in this button, you just click a button, but the withdrawals will state pending. But someone somewhere will have to verify the payment and verify or accept the payment from the account to this organization. Because I think automating it is more insecure.
Yep. Yeah, that means we need to do more research on it.
Yeah, because in every organization that we can say like Upwork, or we can say organizations like any organization that deals with money, the payments are made. Yeah, you will withdraw like today, then you have to wait for like, we can say 3 days as they are processing your payments. But what they are doing is just a process of whereby the admin accepts the withdrawal. So you have to do a research on this. So from there, this was the admin part, the organization part.
Oh, I missed the payment part because when you are paid,
Yeah.
when the money is being paid, is it being paid into the account for Toza or the organization?
The Toza.
Oh, it's being paid into Toza. Okay, so if it's being paid into Toza, but the organization can request for a withdrawal.
Yeah, an organization can request for a withdrawal.
Oh, I have a question about where the Toza account will be maintained. Is it maintained in the US or in Kenya?
So
that's our choice, right?
Huh?
That's our choice.
Okay. Yeah. All right. No problem. It's our choice. All right. Because I would have rather just have Toza charge a fee, but not hold the money, so that the organization that's opening up we should assist it open a bank account, but we shouldn't handle the money. But that's Daisy issue. So okay, let's leave it at that for now. When we start, then we see when the organization starts growing. We will, if we hold a lot of organization money, we need a banking license.
yeah, so the reason we had decided about the withdrawal, we were trying to figure out how Toza will be giving us some profit. How Toza will be, like, yeah, we were I was thinking, like, for instance, this guy makes $500. The organization will only be able to withdraw, we can say 96% of the funds raised. Then the 4%, we can say 4% remains with the organization.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
we have layers here. We have Toza, okay. Then we have the organization Toza 1,
yeah,
and then we have the members.
yeah.
Everybody handling this money will need to be left with some money in their pocket. The point is,
Yeah.
if Toza is the one which is handling all the 500, it needs a banking license. Okay. But if Toza takes only 2% of the fee, and as the money goes to the bank, it is a service organization, so it does not require a banking license. So the bank, the bank we choose is the one which is handling the money, but we just charge a fee. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So if let's take PayPal per se. PayPal takes all the money, takes the fees, but it keeps all the money. So it has to have a banking license. But when it started, PayPal was letting money go to the bank and just take the fee.
Hey guys, the people who have dropped and they need to be let into the room, can somebody just let us into the room?
I can't see them.
I think, George, are you the host?
Oh no, the host, I'm not the host. Oh, George, you're the host. Jeez.
Enda kwa Zoom uangalie, there are people waiting.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, I can't see anybody. I can reclaim it and do it, but then you won't share.
So I'm not even sharing. I can't see anybody waiting here.
Okay, I see them. 1, 2. Okay. I've done that. I've accepted them, and I'll give you back. I'll give it back to you. Good. Okay. You want to change?
So can I share?
Yes, you can.
So what are you saying? We were about the payment, how you'll be handling the money.
How the money is handled will determine on what licenses we need. But since for now, we do not want to get involved with the banking license stuff, we just charge a fee. Okay, we just say 0.5% is a fee for Toza, and then 2.5 will be the fee for the organization, like that. So the money that will be refunded will be 97% refunded or paid to the beneficiary that is appointed. So basically, if we are just a transit, we don't need a license. So I would think for now, we should go that route so that we don't have problems with the regulators in either jurisdiction. But we'll go there, we'll reach there. I mean, as long as these people are our people, we can, as soon as when we are settled, we'll just take them on, say we start handling the money. But now, to get them fast, we go the fee way, that's it.
So the problem with that was a payment API that will be allowing us for them to pay, like we can say users to pay a certain amount. We can say $100, and then we are left with $4, and then the $96 are taken by the organization. Okay, that was the problem.
Oh, that's the problem. What I see most of the payment what do you call them, gateways. Nobody would tell you, give you options to say where to pay the money. You understand? They will say 1% go to this account, 2% go to this account, and 3%, 97% go to this. Because a gateway, one in Kenya I dealt with, what do you call it? There's one there, and they used to allow me to make that provision, so that I used to have a fundraising website about 5 years ago, and they used to allow me to take a fee. They had three places where you could put. You would direct money to 3 accounts. You understand? So that
I understand.
Yeah, so that you check the gateways and see if you can find a gateway that allows you when $10 come in, whether you can
Yeah.
pay $1 to this account, $3 to this account, and the rest of the dollars to this account. And then that account that the majority of the money goes is which goes to, when you do refund, you do refund to the first account to the beneficiary, the second account to the organization.
Yeah, I get
That
you.
was
I'll do some.
PesaPal, right?
Eh?
Come
That
again.
was PesaPal.
Pesapal.
Yeah.
So what about Pesapal? Your sounds are conflicting.
Sorry, I'm driving. PesaPal is what the gateway he was using was with the fundraising website.
Oh, Pesapal.
Yeah.
Pesapal was offering that feature.
Yeah, PesaPal was having that feature that time, 5 years ago.
So maybe it's because I have already implemented some of the API, the payment API here, but I haven't seen such feature for now.
Yeah, talk to the admin. That time I used to deal with them. They used to be very nice. I'm not sure how far they've gone because they are really grown. They are all over Africa now.
Yeah.
Sometimes growth is a good thing, but sometimes it's a bad thing. Maybe it's a feature they dropped along the way. Maybe because they are big, they are not going to. You understand? So I'm not sure. I haven't dealt with them for 5 years now, but you can talk to them. The founder is a nice guy. He's a friend of mine. So you can just talk to him and see. Talk to the people downstairs, and if you can't get it downstairs, you can get it upstairs. If it's a feature we want, and we're going to bring a lot of clients, and they used to have it, they can bring it back. Yeah. But anyhow, yeah, that's something to note down. Make sure the distribution of the money, where it's going. But you should know that we cannot handle all the money. If we do handle all the money, we are a bank, and there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So okay, I will look into it. So I will now sign out as the organization and sign in as a contributor now. Or if you wanted to join, a certain community. So I have created an account. So as a contributor, this is the page that contributors will be seeing. They will be seeing, the way I have designed it, they will be seeing communities, all communities that are available from different organizations, so they can search their communities. So like we can say our community was finance. So after searching the community, and the community will be offering this feature to join. So here, when you click join, it says send successfully, waiting for approval. So now after I have clicked this button, join, the admin, the organization has received that request. And now the admin will have to click. We have to click this the button. You saw the button accept.
Yeah. Okay.
on the other part. So until the admin clicks that button, this user can't see anything from this community. The open fundraisers, the one that we have decided will only be a feature. Will only be a feature for verified organizations. So this is how it was looking. I had designed it like this in order for organization to fundraise money from a large group of people. Like we can say somebody has, the mode of distribution for this app is Play Store. Somebody has just downloaded this app from Play Store, explored through all these events.
This side of it is okay. You understand that the people who are applying should actually be able to see this. So that's okay. The only thing I raised was the people who open it should be verified. After that, this side is no problem. This side, the people should be able to see.
Okay.
Yeah, this is okay. This is only on the starting side, which we should only allow people who are not going to con these people.
Okay, I get you now. So you allow me to sign out because we are using one mobile phone. I don't have another mobile phone to accept this request for finance.
Okay. Well, and then before, you realize your client documentation should come in somewhere. So it is between the request and the accept that they need to collect the documents. So somehow we need to be able to give them an ability to upload some documents. You understand? You see what I mean? An ID or something like that.
That is so, but that's for the admins, right? For the organization, not for the people who are joining.
Not for the people who are joining. It's just for.
No, Modi, it is for the people who are joining the organizations because you realize how long it is for enrollment. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. They need those documents. They need that documentation. They need to know who to pay to the money. If I am the one who is unable to receive the money, who do they pay to? So they need those documents on file. And if they don't have a place to put them, there will be no reason for them to come.
So I thought we were to only verify an organization to avoid scammers, but there is no way an organization, for like instance, let me assume that I'm a scammer. I come and send a request like the way I have sent here. The admin can't accept me if he or she doesn't recognize me.
Okay,
So I don't know.
what I know what you're saying. What I'm saying, for the organizations we have in mind, right?
Yeah.
When they have open enrollment, say twice a year. So they have open enrollment twice a year, and they require certain documents sent out to the people who are applying, and those people upload them. If we are going to offer,
what I was thinking, sorry, what I was thinking is you're using that one use case. So let that workflow be on the organization side. So that organization, we can create for them something else, maybe a website where users will go and put all that in there.
Okay.
Yes,
So
basically that is their own problem. They can pay us to do that for them. Let this just be a bare battle, bare skeleton thing, right? Not one use case, because there's another one that doesn't have that use case.
Okay, so basically what you're saying that we should just let, but anyhow, even if they did use them, they can do the documentation offline.
All right. For us, our job is to verify the organization. The organization's job is to verify their members. That's not our job.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. All right.
So, okay, I will sign out. So the community was finance. And you can see here, we have that request from Wangi.
Oh, from Wangi, yes.
Yeah, so once I accept, then I sign out and sign in. So you can see now, once Mwagi has been accepted as a member of that community, he can now see the community as here, my communities. He can see current events, and he can see past events. So once he clicks current events, he can now contribute to the, this is the event view from the contributor side. So the contributor can see how the fund, since he is a member of that community, he can see how the fundraising is going, the supporters from this event. Now this event is from finance. You can remember I had created this event test.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, so this is the contribution. You can click this button, contribute. And now Mwagi can contribute. So I had designed it, the way I had designed it earlier before, it was not fetching the name from the database. Mwagi could enter this name, his name, amount, and the comment here. So, yeah. So as we had said earlier, we haven't implemented the payment API, though we had implemented the M-Pesa API for testing, the M-Pesa API for testing, and some Pesa. So I will use M-Pesa because I think it's a bit complete. So this M-Pesa thing, you enter the phone number that you want the money to be paid from. So and then the API sends what do I call it? like a request or a toast asking the user, the owner of this number, to enter a phone number. So I'll use this another number from another phone. So it's crashing from that point. I don't know the reason why. So this is the payment, the contribution part. We haven't implemented or any payment API.
Yeah.
The M-Pesa API sometimes fails, especially at night. I don't know what the problem is. I have experience in it in some other apps, but this is the PesaPal. This is the PesaPal. PesaPal was accepting a lot of payments.
Yes.
A lot of payment like this one. This is how it is. Though
Yes.
it's not complete because I have no verified account from PayPal. I have to sign a contract with them.
The PesaPal. Yeah.
Yeah, PesaPal for it to work. But this is a demo one. So this is how it looks like.
George,
Yeah.
if you do PesaPal, you may not need to do any other one, because as you can see,
PesaPal pays
it
very
collects
well
from
with
a lot of people. It collects from MasterCard, it collects from Visa, okay? Collects from Visa and collects from this bank. So I think you should concentrate on PesaPal. You will be able to get a lot of that, because I know their thing of PesaPal M-Pesa is very good. So basically, if you can get them, you have all this. You have all this, and you have MasterCard and your Visa, which are actually almost universal.
Yeah, sure. So this is the PesaPal. It's not working yet. As I've told you, this one is a demo developer mode, of which my account, I haven't signed any contract. They have a request that I sign a contract with them, and then my as a developer, my API will be activated. But I think it works okay, because we have a card, MasterCard, we have all this. So
Everybody, what do you think? Are you there?
I think we just go with PesaPal. It has everything. There's no point of doing another API.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely go sign a contract. George, as a developer, you should sign a contract for the APIs, but we will sign our contract as a vendor. So we just go with just concentrate on PesaPal alone. It has everything. We don't need to reinvent the wheel.
okay, I will sign with them. So we have decided we use PesaPal.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have to research on this issue. The one that once a contributor pays some money, it is redirected to the organization's account, but the API deducts some percentage of a certain percentage, as we have agreed.
No, the point is that they provide, when you do the payment, they give you, as long as they are able to give you option to pay into several accounts, you are home. You understand? So that means that you can have 2% paid into a KCB account, like that, or 2-3 accounts at the same place. That's okay. So that means the bank is the one holding the money. You are not holding the money. You do not have fiduciary responsibilities for money that does not belong to you.
Yeah, I think what George is saying too is that the person will take some money when you do a transaction.
Yeah.
So we need to know to find out how much they take.
Yeah,
But that's fine.
collect money. Even PayPal takes.
Yeah.
PayPal is now taking 3.5%.
So okay, I'll look into it as I'll be signing a contract with them.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, all that fee is part of the doing business. So when people come in, they cannot object to it because they expect it.
Okay. So here I have signed in as with another account that I had made donations earlier when M-Pesa was working. So this slide bar, we call it a view page. The one that is sliding, it's just showing the people who have contributed to this event. And then the amount that has been contributed here, it's 506 by 4 supporters. The deadline is not yet. It's 2023. I had just picked it, but the graph is 100% corrected. So the remaining part mostly is the payment API and the other features that we have talked about the withdrawal. The organization should withdraw money before deadline. And then we have agreed that I should remove the add event or add open fundraisers event. Add open fundraisers should only be allowed by verified organizations. And then we should be verifying organizations by documents.
Yep.
Of which we'll be doing it manually. So that is the Toza app for now. Not unless we have some comments.